welcome to a playthrough of a visual novel called Nothing Special. Let's just get into it. Cold. It's cold. It's so cold. How long can my body go on? It's freezing. I'm drenched. The ties are cutting into my skin. The pain doesn't get better with time. It's the same relentless throbbing. What was that noise? It's footsteps. Very familiar footsteps. The sound of leather boots sinking into the mud. Seems like she's back. I can't tell if I'm relieved or terrified, but what does it matter? All I can focus on is the pain. You're awake, right? Every time I come over, you're sleeping. I'm surprised you managed to sleep so much. Seems pretty uncomfortable down there, but I guess you have nothing better to do. There's nothing I can do to make her release me. I already tried. I tried everything. I won't make the mistake of engaging with her again. Aw, what's that smell? It's awful. Don't tell me you. Oh no, was it really that urgent? You really couldn't wait for me to come back. I know it's been a while, but you didn't do this on purpose, right? To attract search dogs or something? No, no, you wouldn't do that. A blinding light hits me. It's coming from behind her. A flashlight, maybe? Does she have someone else with her? There's no way there's another one like her. Now we'll have to clean you up. It's getting real difficult to take care of you. I never signed up to be a babysitter. You make it very hard for me. Oh well. Let's remove the gag. You know the drill. I take a deep breath as she rips that thing off my jaw. There is nice, isn't it? Cold shoulder. I'd say that's better than the crying. We're making progress. Today we'll skip the usual chores. I have a big surprise for you. I admit I let you stay here longer than planned, but life's busy, you know? As an adult, I have a lot of responsibilities. I can't just sit home and draw all day. It's hard out there for us normal people. Luckily, my living conditions changed, so guess what? You can come home with me. It'll be dry and warm, and not only that, my attention will be fully on you all day. At least for a while. Isn't that great? I'm sure you're thrilled to get away from here. Her house. Is that really better than the forest? It's easier finding people in forests, isn't it? I can't say I hate the idea, though. I'm going to die if I stay here any longer. By the way, do you feel any pain anywhere? She's got to be kidding me. Don't let her get you angry again. Just answer normally. Everything hurts. I can't feel my feet. Oh, that's not good. Must have been pretty cold. Let's see if they warm up when we're inside. I can get you some painkillers as well. Painkillers aren't going to remove these zip ties. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Hold out a bit longer. It must only be a mild frostbite, so it'll heal by itself. Is she talking about my feet? I guess she only hears what she wants. You were lucky. Think about it. At least you haven't been eaten by an animal. Just kidding. I don't think they eat humans alive. Except rats, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put these on for safety reasons. She waves a blindfold in front of my face before putting it on tightly. I know last time has been difficult with the traveling, and I apologize for the bruises, but I got some help this time, so everything should go smoothly. Help? So it really is another person. Caught by two psychopaths. How the hell am I going to survive this? We'll see each other in my room. Play nice, all right? There's no use in resisting. She grabs me by the collar of my jacket and drags me through the mud. It's painful. We stop and I hear a car door opening. Another person's footsteps are coming towards me. Both of them pick me up and shove me in the back seats. They close the doors and start driving. The drive is long and they sit in silence, not saying a single word. I try sleeping, but it's impossible with the anxiety. After what feels like many hours, the car stops for good. Seems like we arrived. The door opens and they carry me out. They're more careful in doing so this time. I hear a door opening and can feel them carrying me up some stairs, followed by dropping me on the ground like a garbage bag. So much about being gentle. Maybe they just had to stay quiet outside. Does this mean there are other people around here? That would increase my probability of survival. Faintly, I can hear her whispering thanks to the other person before she comes in and shuts the door. She removes my blindfold. Ah, The red walls give me the illusion of being in hell for just a split second. Turns out we're just in a normal looking room. Not what I expected from a kidnapper. A basement would have been more fitting. My attention goes back to her. Hello again. Welcome to my room. All alone in my room. I'm glad. Looks nice, doesn't it? I cleaned everything for you. Maybe I should have done that after you came. Your smell is going to linger, but oh well. I'm not going to do it twice. Take it all in. No rush. I'll bring you some food, and after that, I'll get you clean and warm. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Seriously. She leaves and shuts the door behind her. This is bad. No one will find me here. I'm tired, but even if I wasn't, could I run or walk? My feet are in pretty bad condition. Can I do anything at all? I might as well look around. It's my art, printed out. I feel a shiver go down my spine. That must mean she knows me from online? I had no idea. I can look around more, but there doesn't seem to be anything more interesting. I've seen enough. So she knows me from online. Looks like she's some sort of stalker. This is bad. I assume it was a ransom situation. I guess it makes more sense. I haven't had any contact with my family in so long. They have a bit of money, but not that much, and who knows if they'd even waste it to save me. Why me then? Is it because I'm an artist? I'd never heard of that happening, and there are so many artists better than me. Also, how the hell did she find me? I really have to get out of here. Who knows what she's capable of? I'm back. I wanted to get you your favorite food for today, but things got in between, especially money. The fridge is as empty as can be, so I just got you some oatmeal for now. You must be so hungry. I'll feed you, as usual. Let's get that off. She removed the gag. What would happen if I screamed? The risk is too high. Time for your meal. I'll have a spoon this time. I forgot it out there. She doesn't have silverware here. I don't believe that. I hope that's all right. My hands are clean, and you're dirty anyway, so it doesn't matter if we make a mess. Matters a little bit since I had to clean so much. So let's be careful. I hate cleaning. I know it's weird to eat out of my hand, but you're not grossed out by me, right? What is she planning? Well, if you have no objections, say ah. We'll eat. I have no choice but to go along. Reluctantly, I open my mouth. Aw, good thing. Here you go. Don't bite down on my finger, all right? I won't forgive you. Bite down on her fingers? What does she mean? Her fingers enter my mouth together. With the oatmeal, she's using 4 fingers to shove it in. Why is she putting her hand in my mouth? She wipes the food on my tongue, but keeps her fingers inside. I'm completely taken aback by the strange pose we're in. Did you know that over 6 billion bacteria live in there? Your mouth, I mean. Mine too, of course. She starts feeling the inside of my mouth, going over my tongue and teeth. It doesn't seem like she's searching for something specific. Feels like she's moving the food around. I don't get it. Is she drugging me? Is this something perverted? It's a bit disgusting. I don't mind though. Someone has to take care of you after all. Is she trying to get a reaction out of me? I can't read her expression. She slides her fingers off my palate as she finally takes them out of my mouth. The food is smeared all over my gums and tongue. I don't know what kind of oatmeal this is, but something about the texture is odd. Here, have another scoop. You're hungry, right? Wait, what is that? There's something moving in my mouth. Keep eating. I must have imagined it. Open up. There it is again, the tingling. What's wrong? Don't you like it? I can feel it clearly. Something is crawling on my tongue. What is she feeding me? I told you I have nothing else right now. There's definitely something moving. Picky eater, I take a closer look at the bowl. Ugh. Are those maggots? I'm eating live maggots. They're crawling all around my tongue. They're different in size. I can feel their slimy bodies curl and wiggle around. I have to gag. Are you gagging? Is it that bad? Them out. Now, don't you dare puke in my room. I won't let you. My hands are covering my mouth forcefully. The maggot soup is dripping off of my face. She's squishing the insects against my skin. I can feel the wriggling inside and outside of my mouth now. You are going to swallow that. I have no choice. I just want them to stop moving. I start chewing on them. No matter how hard I chew, I can't kill all of them. Many are too small. I can't swallow them alive. I'll feel them go down my throat. Come on. Swallow right now or I'll have to make you eat through your nostrils. I have to. Damn it. I can feel them go down in a bowl. Falling has never felt so agonizingly long. I'm unusually aware of how the food moves down my throat, waiting for the bugs to land in my stomach. At least there, they're dead. Okay, they're down. I can still feel some movement on my mouth. Can I get it all? Or is it just my nerves? I swallow again and again. She loosens her grip and finally lets go of my mouth. Thanks. It wasn't that hard, was it? Sorry for threatening you. I was just joking. I'd have been really annoyed about cleaning it up, though. You want more? No, not again. No way. She's not. I'm full. I see. That's all right. Despite difficulties, you were nice today. I'm so happy. You see, good people who listen don't get into trouble. Maybe you can eat more later. It's over for now. My mouth is completely empty, but I still feel the tingling everywhere, like ants crawling inside my gums. Hopefully my nerves calm down soon. Let's get you into the bathroom. That smell is kind of unbearable. She drags me by the armpits to the bathroom. It's not as clean as my room, but it should be good enough. The water gets cold. I'll put some more hot water in. Small room for 2 people, but we'll have to deal with it. The window isn't boarded up like in the room. The sun seems to be rising. It's hard to believe there are ordinary people walking outside this building, walking by a kidnapper's house without any idea of what's going on inside. Maybe I've walked past some places like this myself. I read very hot water is bad for frostbite. Should be enough then. Time to get you out of those smelly wet clothes. Getting new clothes doesn't sound bad, but I don't know if I want her to see me undressed. It's going to be a bit difficult. My eyes widen as I see her take out a knife. What is she going to do with that? Don't worry, I'm not going to use it on you. I'll try to cut them up and pull them out under the zip ties. Why does she want me tied up so badly? She could just threaten me with her weapon. I need a bath, but did I really let her do this? You look very nervous about this. Are you ashamed of me seeing you? I can understand that. You know what? You were good today, so we can scrap that. We'll just bathe you in your clothes. I have no idea how we're going to dry you, but whatever makes you more comfortable. I'm taking off these shoes though. Into the bathtub you go. It feels very hot. Finally, we can get rid of that stench. Aren't you happy to be in a warm tub? Well, you soak in there. Let's see about your feet. They're pretty bad. All pale and gray. You said they're numb, right? Yes. It must be very painful. We talked about this already. I should have come earlier. I wanted to, but couldn't. Maybe warming them up works fine. Huh. I'm sorry. I do mean it this time. I know it must have been horrible and painful and very lonely. And you must have been scared. And are still scared. You must be terrified of me. I treated you so poorly. I know I was unbelievably rude. It's just, I'm stressed. Really stressed. I'm not used to this responsibility. I'm usually not like this. I can be really kind. I'm sorry you had to see the worst of me. I never wanted it to turn out like this. It's crazy hearing that in this situation, I know. You're right to think that. I would do the same. But since you already think that of me, allow me to be honest. I care more about you than you think. I honestly want you to be happy. I believe you're unbelievably smart. It must have been so hard since most people are so idiotic. Knowing that no one will ever truly understand you, it's awful. Is she trying to flatter me? And I'm not saying this to imply that we're the same. We're not. I could never understand. I can only speculate. You're better than me. You're amazing. Why does she talk like she knows me? If you give me a chance, I can prove it to you. Let's start over, all right? I can be better. I will be better. You won't have to be scared anymore. And in return, I kindly ask you to be better as well. To be calm and hear me out, and to not inconvenience us both. What do you think? You want to try being friends? What choice do I have? Okay. Great! As a sign of my trust, I will do you another favor. She pulls out the knife and moves it closer to my skin. A panic, but realizes she's just trying to cut the zip ties. Maybe I should have brought scissors. Hold still for a moment. Here you go. The zip ties have been removed and I can move freely. I only now realize how painful my limbs were. Moving them is almost impossible. I'm unsure if I should be relieved or not. Her behavior doesn't make sense. I hope that shows that I don't want to hurt you. I trust you with not betraying me. You can finish up showering yourself. Please do take off those dirty clothes, though. I have new ones right here. I won't look. Let me know if you need help. She backs off and leans on the wall, pulling out her phone to look at. It doesn't make me more comfortable, but it does best to get clean for my sake. I take off my clothes while sitting in the bathtub and finish up with the shower. All done? Yeah. Here are the clothes. They might be a bit too big for you. They aren't mine. Not hers. You put it on the bathtub, or should I help you out? I'll do it myself. Of course. Also, you shouldn't try to stand on your feet. That's a bad idea with frostbite. I'll try not to. Okay. I managed to pull on the clothes. Are you done dressing up? I put my pants on hastily and try to get out of the bathtub. What are you doing? Hold on, I'll help you. She comes over and helps me sit down on the bathtub edge. Just ask me for help next time. You barely talked to me. Remember how much you talked when we first met? You wouldn't shut up, begging and screaming, calling me every name in the book. Wait. Sorry, I should joke about this. I understand why you're not in the mood to talk. You're probably exhausted. It's not like I missed the insults. It's just, I just like to hear you talk more. It makes me sad to see the energy leave your eyes, and I like your voice. I'm tired. I understand. You can go to bed a little later. I want to spend some time with you first. Um, I'll carry you to my room since you can't walk and all. You should know by now I'm actually pretty strong. Hold tight, or I might drop you. You've had enough injuries already. Putting her arms around my torso, she picks me up with ease. Even though I'm not very light at all, she's carrying me like it's nothing. This is getting strange. You mean stranger? Back in my room? I'll drop you on the bed. She lets me down on the bed, notably gently this time, and goes to sit down in the gaming chair. I hope you're comfortable. How do you like my room? It's alright. Thanks. I'm sure my choice of decoration didn't fly over your head. You should be proud. I love everything you do. It's amazing. You really are something else. Your work has helped me so much I can't begin to describe it. How? I only draw anime girls. I was at the bottom when I discovered it. You saved me. You really did. But you must hear that a lot, and it must be so annoying. Anyone can just say that. I might sound like another fan, but trust me, I'm not. She surely isn't just another fan. Yeah, no doubt. You must think I'm completely crazy. I should keep my admiration down. I know it makes me look pathetic. How could you like someone who's this pathetic? But it's hard to control myself. I must try my best. I really relate to your characters. They're an extension of you, right? Artists always put a lot of themselves into their characters. I know that much. Only a really complicated person can fit so much personality in so many characters. At least I think so. Or maybe it's really easy to write them. Makes fictional characters seem kind of shallow, but it's not important. You make them seem deep, and they're fragments of you, so I'm interested in you. People say you should separate the author from the work, but how is that possible? It's all you. It says so much about you. You can't hide anything from others. And I can confirm it. I know everything you ever posted online, and it fits. It aligns with your character's way of thinking and personalities. Say what you will, they're all you. You look like you don't believe me. Tell me, don't you lose love for media when you find out the author was an awful human being? Don't you look on someone's art and when you find out they have a weird fetish account? Don't you think about the singer's life when they sing about their burdens? It's impossible to completely separate the work from the creator. You must accept that. By creating things, you put pieces of yourself into the world, and I found them. The moment you made your first post, that was the moment you exposed yourself. But you know that. You know all about that because you feared it. As you should. It's a bad idea to expose yourself to so many people, but then again, if you hadn't, we'd have never met. In the end, I'm glad things turned out the way they did. The doubt I had, they were overwhelming. We all have doubts sometimes, right? I almost changed my mind about you. It must have been the stress. Things could have gone so worse. Oh, do you want to know what my favorite character of yours is? It should be pretty easy to guess. I'll show you. This one. It's obvious why, isn't it? We're identical. It's like you're my stalker or something. There's nothing that stands out from that design. When I saw that, I was shocked. Technically, you should be amazed about meeting me. It made me feel really connected to you, as if it's fate, you know? I knew I had to know more about you. I can't believe this is what got her interested in me. That's when I messaged you for the commission. I talked to her before? No way. You only drew her twice and never gave her a name. We'll have to change that. Since she's pretty much me, you should name her after me anyway. My name's Olivia. You can address me like that if you like. I don't know what to say or think. You're very in your head. I can imagine what you're thinking. I'm sure you're curious why you're here and what my goals are. And maybe you hate me a lot. She stands up from the chair and sits down beside me. I look at the ground. How could she be so confident I won't attack her? She doesn't even seem to be carrying the gun she had in the forest. I guess she's relying on her strength and the knife in her pocket. Despite what you might think, I'm really not some kind of evil villain planning to kill you. If I'm being honest, I don't even have a plan. I really don't. I'm someone who follows my own instinct, what my heart tells me. This is embarrassing, but I think you're in the right place here, with me. Do you know what I mean? With this? I put stupid thoughts in my head, and I was bad to you. It was a mistake. We all have those inner struggles, right? They won't win anymore. I won't let the bad thoughts take me over. No doubts, no rumination. I think when things calm down and we settle into a stable environment, you'll really like me. Listen, I really like you. in a romantic way. She locks her eyes with mine and seems to eagerly await a response. I'm too speechless to say anything or think straight. I might be what you've been missing in your life. You're lonely, are you not? Other people will disappoint you with stupidity, with being untrustworthy or abusive. I know you. I'm the only one who knows. I can provide for you. I can protect you. I can give you unconditional affection. I'll do your taxes. I'll handle your clients. I'll clean the house. I'll cook you amazing food. I shower you with love and also give the space you need. I'm not lying about that. Don't you want someone to cuddle and tell you it's okay? And don't you want that someone to know you out inside out? Someone smart, a person you can trust. Someone who can remove your burdens. Somebody who will make sure harm never comes your way. No other stranger can provide you with anything meaningful. This is your only chance. I admit, I didn't have much hope before, but I believe in this. Not every deep bond starts off great, but we can make it happen. I'm determined. I want us to create a special bond, don't you? Don't you? I look up at her. Me. Yes? I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm happy we see it the same way. I was so worried you wouldn't forgive me. I appreciate you. She moves in closer and wraps her arms around me. I flinch. Shh. It's okay. She hugs me very tightly. Let's lie down. What? She pulls me into the bed and we both lie down together. Calm down. I have to calm my breathing. She can't feel my high heart rate. It's been a while since you were in a bed. Make yourself as comfortable as you like. Hopefully my warmth helps you to heat up. The last time you laid in bed with someone. I imagine it was long ago. It's been a while for me too. I wish I could stay like this forever. Not have any problems or worries. You're still cold, but I don't mind. It's still comfortable. I miss this. It's not fair. It's not. No matter what I do, nothing works out for me. It's all for nothing. I feel like I'm going mad. It's like I'm stuck in a time loop of agony. The memories never go away. Time doesn't heal at all. I try so hard. So hard I try. More than anybody else. But it never pays off. And yet I get up every time, no matter how hard I was punched down. I give my whole life, everything, and it's never appreciated. I'm treated like trash, but it's their loss. It's on them. They never deserved my kindness. Why did I waste my time on them? It's embarrassing. But I've learned so much. Things I'd never have known otherwise. So it's okay. I'm the best version of me, thanks to my experiences. I'm being more open than I should. We're not there yet. Sorry about dumping all this on you. You barely know anything about me. Things are hard for me, so you must forgive me for not always being composed. My thoughts are racing. It's like time stopped. The knife is in her abdomen. I can't tell how deep it is. I'm terrified, but I can't die here. I don't know if I hit something vital. She's still in shock. How many seconds have passed? She's trying to suppress her scream while trying to get a grip on the knife. I can't let that happen. I quickly slide it out of her and stab her again, this time aiming higher. It seems to slide off the rib cage and only penetrate the skin and muscle. I feel disgusted, but I can't stop. I can't hesitate. My life or hers. I have to kill her. She's trying to wrestle with me with all she has and is holding onto my arm. The ribcage was a bad idea. I only know one other place that will kill her for sure, but I have to get her to loosen her grip. She's too strong to break free. Fuck. My right thumb. I press it into her eye socket. She swiftly uses her other hand to get me off her face, which allows me to roll on top of her. The distraction isn't enough to make her let go of the knife, though. She has a grip on both my arms. There's only one thing left to try in this position. With all I have, I throw my head against her face, going for the nose. As our bones collide, I feel a dull pain echo through my skull. Everything's spinning, and the impact is reverberating in my head and neck. Ah! I'm unsure if I manage to break anything, but the feel of her grip loosens as she cries out in pain. I use this opportunity to rip my arm out of her grip. My life depends on this strike. If I mess this up, I'll die. With every ounce of strength I have, I slash it into her once again. I feel everything. I feel the knife entering every layer, each one being more resistant. Staring at the collarbone, I bury it deeper into the lower half part of her neck. That's it. Not the part I was thinking of, but it should still work. There's no way I didn't hit anything vital. She stops struggling. The knife is buried into her neck. She stares at me lifeless, her grip being as tight as ever, but not showing any other movement. Her mouth is filled with blood as she makes attempts to breathe. Her lungs expand and contract, but to no avail. It's sad to see her body struggle like this, desperately trying to stay alive. I look down at the wound and realize how much blood is flowing out of it, despite the knife still being inside. It's all over her chest and me. Very warm. Should I take the knife out? Suddenly I hear something. Shit, someone's coming up the stairs. I forgot about that person. What do I do? They're friends, right? They might have a gun. I need to protect myself. I wonder how important she is to this person. I might be able to carefully slide out the knife, leaving the stream of blood to flow down her torso and onto the bed. I pick her up and position her in front of me, and her back shielding me from possible bullets. Unless they used a high caliber, but they wouldn't shoot her, right? I suppose they would if they knew she was dead, but they don't. They're standing in front of the door, probably waiting to get some kind of response from her. I lift the knife and bring it to her neck. My hands are very bloody, so I can't get away with pretending I didn't stab her. Her chest is still moving. How long does it take for someone to die from this? Is she still alive? Is she aware of what's happening? The door slams open and a man with a gun pointed at us stands in the door frame. His expression turns terrified the moment he sees her. What have you done? She's still alive. Put the gun down or I'll kill her. The man stands there motionless, his gun still aimed at us. He seems to be staring at her. I said put the gun down. Reluctantly, he lowers his gun and puts it on the ground. He must have seen her muscles spasm. Good, really good. Don't fucking touch her. Listen, she's passed out from blood loss. She's dying. If you want her to survive, you have to call the ambulance right now. He just stands there again. There's a matter of seconds. You have to get her an ambulance right now. Fuck. Finally, he pulls out his phone and starts dialing. Hello? I need an ambulance right now. My friend was stabbed. She's bleeding out. She's 4208 Diane Street. She's lying upstairs. She's dying. Listen. Yes, a girl stabbed her. She's here in the room. No, I don't know her. That doesn't matter. Just send an ambulance. No. He seems to hang up in the middle of the conversation and paces around the room nervously. Fucking damn it, Olivia. How could this have happened? We're already under investigation. Why only now? Fuck, you ruined everything. He picks up his gun. My heart starts racing. I'm leaving. You're gonna wait here for the ambulance. And if she dies, I'm fucking coming for you. Remember that. Before I can respond, he storms out of the room and runs downstairs. A wave of relief washes over me. Is it over? Is it really over? Is he really gone? How am I still alive? Should I be worried about his threat? Should I try to stop her bleeding? That won't do anyway. She's already dead. The entire bed is drenched in blood. It's pooling on the floor. Maybe it'll look better in the court case about to unfold. I'll probably be labeled a murderer as well. Can't bring myself to care right now. I'm just happy that I've escaped this alive. I lie here. I don't know for how long. Minutes? Hours? Who knows? Eventually, I hear faint sirens, and that must be them. I made it. I can't believe I made it. I look up at the ceiling. There might be a corpse on top of me, but that's of no concern to me. I can worry about it all later. For now, I'm safe. Exhaustion overwhelms me, and I close my eyes. Good ending. Enough. Oh? Oh, wait. There's more endings? Hold on. I refuse. I'm not going to eat her food. Who knows what she put in it? So that's how it's gonna be. Are you grossed out by my hands? You're not really in a position to be calling other people gross. It's alright, though. Quite alright. No food for you, then. I can survive without it pretty long. I'm sure I'll be found soon. Maybe another time when you're not being an asshole. I just wish we could act like adults. Just know that I don't appreciate this. Pretentious and ungrateful people are really unlikable. Well, whatever. No point in losing any of my brain cells to this. I didn't think she'd let it go that easily. Let's get you into the bathroom. That smells kind of unbearable. I need a bath, but should I really let her do this? No. As she crouches down to get a grip on me, I start thrashing myself around the best of my abilities. I barely have any strength. She seems to stop her attempt and stands up again. I keep on thrashing and slowly get out of breath. The adrenaline doesn't last long at all, and my exhaustion kicks in again. My motion gets slower and look up at her. Are you done yet? I wheeze and give up. My body immediately goes limp again. I suppose you really want to keep on those clothes. That makes things more difficult, but sure, I'll run with it. Well, just bathe you with them on, I guess. That saves time, even if it is very inconvenient. Next time, you can just ask me instead of acting like a snail being salted. I'm taking your shoes off. Please don't do that again. Into the bathtub you go. I'll let you soak there for a bit to warm up. Huh. You know, I get that you aren't feeling great right now. Being in that forest must have been awful. That's how life is, though. She's talking like she isn't the cause of my misery. I have an awful week as well. My stress levels are off the roof. And then I had to take care of you on top of all of that. She has no empathy whatsoever. Why do I even listen to her rambling? The least you could do is make it easier for me, but I suppose you don't care at all. I mean, I get it. You're tied up and all, and I just think it's disproportional how much we give each other. I cared a lot about you, and I did so much. I came almost every day to feed and clean you, and all you do is be a big baby. It's my fault, I guess. I should have lowered my standards and expectations. I will change that from now on. I'll treat you like you treat me. Let's see how you like that. The least you could do is apologize. Whatever. What's it matter now? It doesn't. Forget I said anything. We should talk about something else. Huh. I've been wondering. Do you have a partner? What? You look confused. Is that really a weird question for you? I guess it's not something you hear often. I have no idea what her intentions are. She should know I have no partner if she was stalking me. It's an awkward topic, I know. I was just curious. I couldn't find anything on that, so I guess you don't have one. It's difficult to know with online relationships and all that, believe it or not, but I haven't been in a relationship either. At least, not a true one. Just fleeting interactions, romantic failures, and mistakes. I've been pretty unlucky and hasn't changed to this day. Even though I make a big effort to find someone, I always fail. Ah, well. Let's finish up your shower. You should be warm enough. That's all? She's not going to make some passive aggressive comment? What's the point of that question? I guess she has nobody else to talk to. The zip ties are a hindrance, but we should still be able to get it done. I'll have to get you cleaned, so don't make too much of a fuss if you aren't weird about it. I won't be either. I let her finish showering me. Done. You're all clean, I think. Your reeking clothes make it hard to tell. They colored the bathwater completely brown, but it's all down the drain now, luckily. I've got to clean the bathtub too now. I get new clothes for you. They're pretty large, so they should fit you well enough. How do we get them on you? I suppose I have no choice but to untie you. I'm sure you're happy to hear that, but don't even think about trying something stupid. Relief washes over me as I'm able to relax my limbs again. I've got some bruising from them, but nothing too bad. Here are the clothes. Hurry up with changing. The clothes she gave me really are large in size and seem to be made for men. Are these really hers? She waits for me with her knife still in hand. I don't think I'm a threat in my condition, but who knows what she's thinking. Standing probably isn't a good idea with frostbitten feet. With difficulty, I managed to get dressed while sitting in the tub. All right, finally back to the bedroom. You can't walk. Huh, that's an issue. I guess you'll have to crawl. As if I wasn't humiliated enough already, she must be enjoying her power trip. Come on, we don't have all day. Hesitantly, I pull myself out of the bathtub and start crawling towards the door on all fours. Sorry, you look ridiculous. It's kind of fitting, since you like acting like a baby and all. I ignore her insults and make it to the room. She follows behind me. Get on the bed, please. Despite my mind telling me not to, I follow her orders and pull myself up to her bed. It would have felt good to be in a bed again, if I wasn't in a room with a mentally unstable kidnapper. She sits down in the gaming chair opposite me. I'm sure you noticed already, but as you can see, I'm a big fan of your work. I bought all your merch. I know all your characters. I made a Google Drive of all your drawings. I watched every stream you did. I have everything you ever posted saved. And not only that, you see, I have to admit I was a fan of you, too. You can't separate the work from the creator, at least in my opinion. You are your work. I know this because I know everything about you as well. I know where your parents went to school. I know all your friends' addresses. I know what you wear to sleep. I know your likes and dislikes. I know your political ideology. I know your goals and inner struggles. So I can see how similar you and your characters are. But I'm starting to feel as if I'm wrong. That I wear blinding rose-tinted glasses when I relate to a character and see the work as better than it is. But that's me getting stupid crushes. And just to let you know, your information, I found out about it very easily. But I didn't do this out of spite or hatred. No, I did it out of admiration. I admire you so deeply. I felt as if you are a god who gave me a shred of attention. And I guess that's what made me fall for you. That opinion changed. I guess got to my senses when you were in the forest. I have this issue of being too impulsive. The flame of passion extinguishes so quickly. But that just means I'm getting closer to my goal. Trial and error. It's the price I'm willing to pay. I'm not going to lie. It brought me a lot of pain. But with pain comes strength. I'll have to think about this now. It's many problems coming at me at once. However, I will persevere as usual. I don't even know what to think. What is she going to do to me? Right, I wanted to look at something. She goes to the corner of her room and picks up a plastic box. It seems to be filled with laptops and phones. She pulls one laptop out. Looking closer, I realize, look what I got. Your laptop. I stopped over at your house the night I left you in the forest. Luckily, you had your keys with you. I couldn't look at it though, password protected. I could find it myself, but why when I can just ask you? I'd appreciate your help. Spare yourself the dilemma. Here's the deal. Tell me the password or die. I'm actually going to die here. It's Lunar Moon. Wow, easy, thanks. By the way, why did you choose the name Luna for your persona? I like the night. Interesting. Not sure why I expected something deeper. Life's not a movie. It's on. This is exciting. I wonder what we'll find in here. Mm-hmm. Nice background. Not your art, though. Weird. I expected you to be less humble. What do I look at first? Maybe your folders? Ooh, it's so unorganized. Why do you just drop all your images in one folder? And it's all your drawings, too, with gibberish file names, painful for my eyes. That's a lot of drawings I've never seen before. Wow. I guess you can't post stuff that doesn't please your target audience. That's a sad way to live. Surprisingly, I can't find any NSFW. I thought you'd be more of a degenerate. Or maybe you're hiding it somewhere else. No luck for me. Here's a little fun fact. It's easy to tell what your type is based on your drawings. You seem like a strong, dominant goth woman. I got the strong part down. Maybe you'd be into me if circumstances were any different. Just kidding. Enough of that now. I can look at it more later. There's more interesting stuff to see. Your messages. Oh, look at that. You got some while you were gone. Concerned friends, maybe? Nope. Only clients. I'm sorry. Where's my chat? Did you delete it? Oh, wait, there it is at the bottom. Why did you add every client to your private messages? Emails exist. That's how you get stalkers, you know. It's not like it matters now. Reading my messages feels strange, but you probably don't even know it was me. Take a look. Silent Fox. Hello. I hope you have a good day. I just wanted to let you know I really love your art. I could never draw that good. Are your commissions open? Hey, thank you. My commissions aren't open at the moment. Thanks for the interest, though. Oh, okay. Can I add you as a friend? Do you want to join my group chat? I'd love to have you there. I gulp. I feel like my stomach is tied in a knot. I was so happy when you replied. It makes me feel warm inside thinking about it. I was surprised by how cute you were. Just so you know, you don't act like that in real life at all. You're actually really sassy. Are you doing that because cuteness sells? That must be it. So naive. I bet a lot of people think you're their friend. But I found you first. Maybe I made a mistake giving up on you so fast. No, I can't think about that. I'm too easily swayed. I need to move on. Hey, I'm going to have to do something bad. First, your account, social media. I'm going to delete it. I wish I could say it's because I want to get rid of evidence, making the cops think you ran away, something logical. But it's not. It's out of spite. I want to erase you. I can't stand you people sitting on your high horse with all that power. I'm just a peasant to you, and yet, look at our situation. You're defenseless and powerless. Trust me, I hate it too. Well, that's the button right here. And gone it is. Who cares about the account? She's insane. She puts the laptop down and walks towards me, stopping in front of me. All your hard work, gone. Hurts, doesn't it? Or maybe it doesn't. You just ask people to follow your new account. They still have you in their memory after all. You know what you can ask for, though? Before I realize what happened, she launches at me and tackles me to the bed. A sharp pain pulsates through my abdomen. I fight back with everything I have, trying to get her off me. She lets go of me by herself and rips the knife she stabbed me with out of my torso. Blood drops cover everything. Stepping back, she watches as I groan in pain and try to stop the bleeding. Get away from me! I already did. I won't stab you again if you shut your mouth. You guys always piss me off when you start screaming. The blood is getting everywhere. My heart rate is going crazy. Should I attack her? Should I scream? What can I do? I'm going to die here. I'm going to fucking die. What do you want from me? Nothing, really. I'll kill you. Oh, yeah? How are you gonna do that? I have to launch at her. I know she has a knife, but I don't care. This is the only thing I can do. Filled with adrenaline, I jump off the bed. I notice my feet aren't cooperating with me. They're numb and throw me off balance. Before I know it, I fall to the ground. I grab one of her ankles as I fall in hopes I can get her down with me. She rips it off of my grip with ease and kicks me away. Sad. I try to get another grip on her, but notice she has something new in her hand. She pulls something from her drawer. My eyes focus and... it's a gun, pointed at my face. Hey, you know what? I never really liked you now that I think about it. You're a genuinely boring person. I don't think people will remember you for long. Sorry, but you're nothing. And you know what? I actually think about your work. It's. Ah, what the hell? So, that was nothing special with both endings. That was interesting. That was an actual. It was short, but it was enjoyable. Very creepy. Definitely the dangers of parasocial relationships. Gotta love that. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching to the end, and I will see you guys in the next. Bye.